and I take this album and I turn it into the most incredible art. So I'm just roughing it up a little bit. And you know, I'll be honest with you, this may not even have had scratches. It's just an album that just, you know, had its time in the sun. How about that? Okay, so I'm going to tap this out. I see these colors are green and like an orange. So I'm going to go with like a green and orange for that. And let's see what turns out really cool with this. I don't know what's happened with YouTube fell apart on me. So let's see if this is the orange that I'm going to use on this album. There's the orange that I'm going to use, everyone, to do this. And then, so I'm going to find the green. Just give me a minute so I can find it. Because, like, I hope you like this, everybody. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Just tapping in front of, like, everyone. This is just scaring the life out of me. Hold on a second. This is like freaking me out, actually. My nerves are shaking, to be honest with you. Here's the green, because that's on the album. And so what I'm going to do is just take that cup over there. I have to dump it out because it's kind of low. So, all right, I'm going to use, normally I use the same tap. I'm just going to kind of wipe that off. And I'm going to start with, you know, the black, because, you know, the black hole. And so I just, you know, have other colors in there. And so let's see what this taps out on this album. This is really cool. Laura Branigan. Oh my, Laura Branigan. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm going to get some current artists and tap out some art on their album and see how it looks. So I think I'm going to do that too also. But this is really interesting. So I'm just going to go like this. And so with those colors like that, I'm going to stop a minute and just kind of wipe that off. And let's see what kind of art I can do on her album and see what I can just really see master on here. Because as you know, the art is like in the eye of the beholder, actually. And so I'm going to take this green and I'm just going to go like this. And you can see how I'm like kind of making this album like work, right? So you can see this. And this is going to be cool, everybody. I mean, this is really going to be like a work of art in this album, because I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn this album into its own, I'm going to jazz this album up and give this woman her props, right? And then I'm just tapping it out because I want to use the flavors of the other colors, right? So that's what it's about. Hi, okay, everybody's back now, right? So look at this, everyone. So I'm doing this Laura Branigan, and so I'm going to take her to the next level. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn her beautiful album into a work of art. Now let's see what this looks like, right? Because look at this. I just zapped that out like that. And I mean, it's taken her somewhere else, right? And it just put some funk up into her soul. Now look at this, everyone. I'm gonna maybe put a little bit more spank up into it. Hi, Keith. How are you? Hi, honey. How are you? Now, I'm going to put a little bit more stink up into her album because I think, look at this. Isn't that album looking crazy, right? I took her album and I jammed it out really good, but I just put a little bit of funk up in there. And the colors from her album. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And so let me see what else I can do with her colors really quickly. Let's see what else we can just put in this. I don't even know what. Let me grab a different tool or something, because there's got to be something else that I can do to funk up this album, right? right in front of everyone. I'm so nervous. Like you have no idea how nervous I am. I am like really nervous because when you're hanging this on the wall, you want to be able to see that detail, and that's the reason why I put this white in here, because you want to be able to see that, right? That album of hers and that label right there. Oh my gosh. But I mean, we have tapped out some crazy art, and I'm twisting that around. And I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say about this. It's some craziness going on. And I'm tapping in and going up and down. But I'm going to be taking other artists' albums and really twerking it and tweaking it into something good. I love this. This really turned out unbelievable. Look at this, everyone. Her colors, but this is insane. I'm going to do this, right? Look at that. And that's just taking her album and just funking it up. You know, everybody's album's different. So, you know, I just used her colors and then I just put it on there. But look at that. Oh, seriously, sorry. So look at that, everyone. That is awesome. These albums, they albums need no introduction when I'm taking them and making something out of it. You see faces. I mean, I don't even know. Look at these faces on these albums. Who the heck knows who these people are? I have no idea, right? But look at that. That is taking the albums to the next level. But you really have to scratch those albums up really good to get those faces going on in there. And I mean, you really do see the faces like on these albums. And so I am so excited. I'm nervous, but I'll do one more album because guess what? I'm nervous, and I think let's just do this, right? So we did 3 albums. As a matter of fact, we did 3 albums. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. But we're on the wait, you're painting vinyl. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, I'm painting vinyl and I'm going to have I'm going to yeah, I'm painting vinyl. But you got to scratch the vinyl really well. Now let's see who this is. This is Chuck Mangalio, and then this is Main Squeeze. I'm going to use number 1 because when we see now who, you know, this is old school right here, right? So just like I said, when you're doing art on an album, you gotta scratch that up. I'm sorry, you gotta. I hate to say it, everybody. You kind of put some stank up into that. Now you gotta really. So when I take these artists' albums, I'm sorry, the album never dies. Everybody, the music never dies. Okay. I'm gonna funk this up here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Let's just see. Let's see what happens with this, right? But you got to get a really good, tight grip on that. So I am going to use, like, let's see. I'm going to use some different colors to this, and I'll show you. So let's just go down here. Wait, you're painting. Yes, yeah. An album. Yes, an album. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is the last album of the night. And then don't forget to come back tomorrow, everybody, because, you know, you just don't know what's going to come up on these albums. And I will show you other albums tomorrow that I've done that you really see faces on there. And so let me put some of this paint on. I think this is going to be good because it kind of represents this album, right? But let's see how I'm going to do this album because I'm going to really like take it to the next level. I can feel the vibration of this artist. So this is really got to tap. This is really got to be good because there's something about it. And I'm going to put some of this gold, everybody. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera because, I mean, if you can, wow, it's powerful. But I am going to tap some gold and sprinkle some gold in this album so you can see it. because the album, I mean, like, you know, these artists are back in the day, so, you know, to pay homage to how beautiful their music was, you gotta sometimes just do it, right? And take and just go down. And I'm going to use a different tap tool to do this. I'm just going to use this little one because I'm going to just touch the edge and grip it like that and just really, really, really tap it out like that. See that? So, let's see. I'm going to probably put even a little bit of red. Just kind of like, just see what pops on this, right? Because maybe a little bit of red, it'll just make it pop. Never know. And then I just take that red down and bleed it down into that. And then what I'm going to do is, because this is so beautiful, that I'm going to take this and I am going to make this a gold record, right? A gold album. Because this is, you know, maybe this never went to gold. I have no idea. But I just can see a face. And so I'm going to make this a gold album, everybody. Seriously. And it doesn't take much. I don't tap out hard. And so look at this. This is insane. And actually, you can see a face in this. You can see faces in there if you look really close. As a matter of fact, I think I put a little bit too much glitter up in there. You can actually see a face. But boy, does the album art ever take off, everyone. The albums never fail. Never. And it's like, you'll have to come back tomorrow when I have it dried and high shined and dried, and you will see how beautiful it is. Right now it's just done, and but in the dry stage, oh my goodness, and it high shined, you cannot believe how beautiful this album will be. You cannot make this up. It is going to be beautiful. And you'll be able to see all kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, there's like even faces just coming up on this board. So tomorrow you're going to see all different kind of stuff on this album. And so it's really, really cool. You see the gold flakes in there. So when I actually high shine it, and well, it's got to dry and then I high shine it, that's going to just be so incredible. It is definitely going to be a gold masterpiece, right? For this artist. And it all depends, everyone. Now look how this looks. Oh, here's the easel. So have a blessed night, everyone, and I will see you when I see you on the next. Yes, So look at this, everyone. To pay homage to this beautiful, the albums, an album, everyone. You never throw out an album or a 45. Since everyone's on, I will show you some 45s. For the ones that didn't see them, I will show you really awesome 45s that I turned into beautiful pieces of art. Just give me a second. But look at this album. So I can't wait to do the latest artist albums and turn them into works of art. I'm serious. It's like I cannot wait. So I really can't wait to do some artist albums and see how awesome the art turns out right on their albums. So these are old-fashioned artists, but look at the art on there. It's so deep and it's just incredible. It's absolutely amazing. That's awesome. And you can check out my online art gallery at www.spaceartbeauty.net, where these beauties will be on there. I do have some very, very rare taps. I showed you some of them earlier, but I will be showing them later on tomorrow. But I just want to show you these 45s that I done, because guess what? Even a 45 on this line never dies. So I'm going to quickly show you some 45s real quick that I tapped out, and you would not believe how incredible these 45s turned into works of art. So one minute while I get the 45s. So here we go, everyone. I'm gonna actually show you um, some 45s. Hold on a second. I'm going to actually show you these 45s. And just like I said, the music never dies when it's around here with me. I always turn it into art. Let me show you this 45. Let me sit these somewhere so they don't get all messy. But this one here is very interesting and it actually has faces to it. But this is a 40. Ooh, this is a 45. And look how, I mean, you can see, I mean, in person, you can really see the character. You can actually see faces in these 45s, everyone. I'm sorry. I bet it's the lighting. You probably won't be able to see some of them, but it just gives you a gist of what the 45s are about. And I never leave the art die on an album, or the artist never dies. Even though the artist could be off this earth, not around here. It's not. And so this one here, this is a beautiful 45 and it looks absolutely riveting. There is faces on here. I'm just trying to hold this up so everyone can see this. I know not everybody can see this. It's so hard to see with the lighting, but it's really beautiful. And this 45, I turned this into a work of art. Now, you can really actually see faces and everything on this 45. It's so incredible. I mean, you just, a piece of art, it never dies on here. And it's a shame because it's hard to see them on here. And so this one here, there's actually a face on here and you can't even tell, but it's right over in here, everyone. Let's see. It's hard to even angle with this camera. I'm really, really sorry. But you can see the art in there and you can see how amazing this, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Look, this looks kind of scary, but I don't know. That's how it tapped out, but it looks beautiful in person. It's hard to grasp it on camera, but it looks absolutely amazing and incredible in person. It really does. It's hard to see it on here. It really is. But it looks, all of these look beautiful in person. And this one here, it looks really beautiful also in person. And you can actually see a face. The 45s, they make such beautiful art, everyone. The art is just insane on these 45s. And you can actually see that face on there. See? Right there. Do you see? Oh, do you see? I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold up. Do you see this guy's face? This could be somebody. I mean, who knows who this could be? Anybody. Somebody that knows the artist. I have no idea. But faces come up on the 45s. Do you see that? That face right there that came up on the 45. It's insane, everyone. It's really crazy how these 45s are. The 45s are no joke. They really do. I mean, the 45s are so insane. The faces on them are just riveting. I mean, absolutely riveting. And this one here, um, each one of these 45s, you can see a face. I'll have to turn it and see if you can see the face. I have no idea, but you can actually see faces. This is a real strong face. It looks like there's almost a dove coming out of this man's head. If you look at this 45 and you see there's heads down there and there's a head, but it's almost like this man's a bird. I have no idea, but the 45s are absolutely amazing. See that? And they're really, really nice. Hi, how are you, Richard? Thank you. And so, and just like I said, I never let the albums, don't ever throw out an album, everybody. If you're going to throw it out, please send it to me so I can tap out art on it. But let's see, here's another piece of art. And this one here actually has faces on it also. This is really beautiful in person. I mean, a lot of this art is beautiful in person. It's hard at nighttime. You can't see, but if you turn my art, you can spin this and you can actually see different things as you spin it. You can see right here, everyone, there's a face right here. Thank God they're dried in high shine, but there's a face here on this album. I mean, on this 45. It's crazy. It takes you away. Look at this. There's a face here. I mean, it could be the artist. Who knows who this is? I have no idea. I don't even know. That's what comes out. You know, it's almost like the artist is telling you a story also. You know, you're tapping out their art on their album. This is beautiful. This 45, just like I said, the 45s are incredible. And this is another 45 with like a lot of faces. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it does have actual faces on it. Do you see? You can see this during the day. Right here's a face. I don't know who this person is. Maybe it's the artist. This is a Don someone. I don't know. Maybe it's Don. I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's so strange how when I'm tapping this art, how the faces just pop up on here. So who knows who that is? It looks kind of scary. Would it be him? I don't know. But you can see a face, but there's faces actually all over this. You just cannot, the camera's really hard. It's not picking it up, but you can actually see it right here. And that's just how I tap it out. That's not nothing. Hi, B. How are you? Thank you. And then this one here, this is 2 out of 3 ain't bad. This is Meatloaf. I'm sorry, Meatloaf, but guess what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and neither is your art. And look at Meatloaf's 2 out of 3 ain't bad, everybody. Look at that. And I love extremely hard to focus your glasses. Okay. And so this is so incredible because when you turn this, you can get so much art out of this. It's almost like an alien here, everyone. It's just deep stuff going on this one. And you can turn it and you can see a face here. And then the nice beauty of my art is you can turn this album one day and you'll see one face, and then the next day you'll see another. See, there's a face here. It's me. And I mean, it's craziness how these little 45s just hold the faces, right? It's crazy. Yeah. And then this one here, here's a 45 too. And this 45, look at that. It's almost like you're looking into some portal or something. I don't even know what's going on with this, but it is really interesting, everyone. Look at that. See? I'm going to turn it a little bit. Look at this. And see, the more you turn it, you just get a different vibration out of it. It's like there's a man's face right here. I mean, it's just craziness how these 45s, you can turn them and just like I said, the music never dies. Not over here, it does. I'll show you these really quick and then I'll end it for the night. And then this one here, who's this? Oh, to Susan on the West Coast. Donovan? Okay, I don't know. But here we go, everybody. Look at this. This is really wild. I mean, this takes your mind out there. Oh my God, Richard, right? But look at this, everyone. You can see, I don't know what, this might be a face over here. This one's really beautiful in person. Honest to goodness it is. Thank you, honey. Look at you laughing. Stop laughing at that. And look at this. I mean, this is crazy. What are you laughing at? Okay. And so I love this. This is one of my favorite ones. This is wild. Okay. So, yeah, right. Hi, Fritz. Hi, how are you doing, Trigger? Hi, honey. Hi, everybody. Man, hi, everybody. Hi. So look at this. So this is not, I mean, the music is it never dies, everyone. It just gets stronger and stronger. Just wait until I show you more stuff tomorrow in these albums. And this one's very unique. I don't think you'll see a face, but you'll see something different about this. I'm going to turn it. You better stop laughing. See, the more you turn this music, it's a cool vibration. I swear to goodness. Because I don't think there's no faces on this one. It's just the beauty of the art on here. It takes your mind out there, right? It's just the beauty of it. And then maybe you do see a face right here. I have no idea. Baby, I'm having... Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, really? I hope so. I'm on YouTube here. Instagram there and Facebook there, everybody. So here's one. Look at this piece of art, everyone. Look at this guy. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That 45 is awesome, right? Look at that 45. That 45 is just beyond cool. I got two more. I got just one more to show you for the night. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, everybody. This is weird. I don't know. This takes your mind out there. You know, it's hard to see this, but if you would see this in person, Charlie B is calling me in the middle of a segment. If you would see this in person, this is mind-numbing, everybody. This is a bizarre piece of art, but I'm telling you, it is so mind-numbing. It's incredible. And you see this guy down here? Look, right there he is. This is a wild tap. This is really wild. I mean, this just takes your mind somewhere. I don't know who this guy is. You see him? But this is in person. This looks like a scene out of a movie or something. It's so bizarre. And then it looks like almost like a letter M. I have no idea if it was just tapped. I just tapped it out like that. But if you turn it more, you see an actual guy's face. Do you see that? The more you turn this, even it makes me surprised, everybody. I didn't even see this. I've turned this so much. Faces pop up over and over. I don't even know. Look at this guy's face. I mean, he has a high top. What is this? This is back in 1977. So who is this with that looks like a guy with a high top fade, like back. I don't even know what this is about. This is crazy. This is beyond the most craziest tap. And then you have like this moon over here, but you're somewhere in who the hell knows where. I have no idea. I don't do drugs. I promise you, everyone. I don't even drink. I don't even know. This art is so euphoric. It's craziness on these little 45s. Hello to the 45s, right? Earth to the 45s, right? Oh my God. One more 45. This one here, I got a spray. I don't know what. Listen, this is what this will take your mind out there. You don't need a drug or a drink to look at my art. I swear to goodness you don't. This art is so wild. You will see a face right in here. Let me sit this down. Right, Richard? Hi. Thank you. Thank you. But look at this. I even just put some extra wildness up in here because it's so bizarre. You see this guy's face? And then you see another guy's face on top of his face. I mean, that's how crazy it is. So the art never dies around here, everybody. No, it never does. It never will, right? So I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. You don't want to miss a thing. Woo! We have paint spill. I'll see you tomorrow. I've got a paint spill, everybody. I gotta go. I gotta save this paint. You know that with those tariffs, this paint is just getting, you can't do it, right? But I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. You don't want to miss a thing. Hit the bell or whatever so you can get the notification so that when I go live, you'll know when I go live then, all right? Let's find something for my hands. Oh my God. I've got a spill over here, everybody. A big spill. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Richard. Bye, everybody. I'll see you then. Hold on. Okay, Facebook. Hold on, honeys. I'm trying to do all this. Oh, I didn't know you can hit that. Oh, my Lord. Okay, everybody, you're not going to believe this. I have a dramatic, one of my paints that I really needed spilled everywhere. It dumped all over the place. It's just everywhere. I don't know how to salvage it. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. So thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful for all. I hope everybody liked the art show. Did everybody like the art show? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't know what was going on with that. That was fun. That was fading in and out and everything. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. YouTube, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. You know how this is on here. If that falls again, I'm going to have a heart attack. Honey, come on. We got to share this out. Hold on a second. Let me share this out.
Okay, everybody, we are...
Oh, add to your story. And share your video. I don't know what happened to YouTube earlier, everybody. It grid was down. I don't know what happened. I didn't do nothing. It was just acting up. And I had to stop the video, then restart it, then do all this stuff. One moment, I got all kind of paint everywhere. Hold on a second. I'm trying to refocus my mind. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. But everybody, this lovely paint here went down in here. So I have a big spill. And I really don't even know how to clean this up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to... there's paint everywhere. It's grid down around here, everybody. And as an artist, you know that... Hold on a second, everyone. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Please, God. Let me get this in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a mess. It is a mess. There's paint everywhere. I might as well just start painting my body. I might as well just start painting my body. It's everywhere. And I can't even find the... Hold on a second, everyone. I need help. Ooh, hold on a second. Ooh. I've got paint everywhere. Let me just shut these before all this other stuff falls. How's that? Thank you, everyone, for coming on. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And so tomorrow is a new day, everyone, because tomorrow I will be showing everyone all the art dried and high shined, where the faces really come out, right? It really makes the album, seriously. I know right now you can't see the beauty of how that album turned out, but you wait until you see that, right? It's going to be beautiful. Oh man, this is a big old mess. This is a mess and a half, everybody. Hold on a minute. This is a mess. This is a big mess. Hold on. Hold on. I've got such... I got to get every rag that I have. I mean, I literally have to get every rag that I have because it is beyond grid down around here. It's a mess. I've got art. I mean, it's just a mess, everyone. I've never... I mean, well, I've had spills already, but this is bad. But thank you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, everybody. I'm sorry that the video went down. You missed a lot of it. I tried to, I had to go back on and then it stopped. Everybody was sending me messages through Instagram saying that the situation was down. Had grid down. So hold on a second, everybody. And I had grid down on here, so... I guess that's Charlie B saying. That's not my saying, everybody. That's a Charlie B saying. Grid down, grid down. Now he's got me saying grid down. Oh my gosh, everybody. So you know what? Since you're on, I have some extra paint in that bowl and in that bowl. So I'm going to tap out a board for all of you tonight. How about that? Just a really quick, because I don't like to waste paint. And so let me put this on here. I don't like the waste paint. Man, this is crazy. Because I've got paint everywhere. I'm doing the paint shuffle around here. Let's see. Let's see what kind of I have something. Is Charlie B on here? CB, are you on? Is CB on? Charlie B, are you in the house? CB's in the house. I want to show him that piece of art. Oh my God, everybody. Hold on a second. I don't even know what this lady is here. Hold on a second. Is everybody still on with me? Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that I didn't have it on all comments. Sorry, everyone. I didn't have it on all comments. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get this right. I'm sorry I didn't have that on all comments. I was so busy tapping out this art. Now I got a boatload of stuff to clean up on the floor. But here we go. 3 ways. Let's see. I don't know how many of you were on just like right now. I don't know what the heck. Hi, Eric. How was it tonight, everyone? This is I was nervous, wasn't I? I was really nervous, wasn't I? I told you I was nervous. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I told you I was so nervous, didn't I? Now I got this mess to clean up, which isn't bad. I mean, it's consolidated. So this here, everyone, I wash this all the time, and this is like a quilt that I use to cover, you know, it up. So it does have paint on it, but it's been washed so much that the paint is still in there, right? I use bleach on it. I use bleach on it. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Okay, well, let me just kindly remove that. So everybody, how was it tonight? I think it was pretty good tonight, right? Let me turn off this. Was the art good tonight, everybody? One of these days. Thank you. I left my hair down today. I mean, I put my hair up tonight. Something different. Something different. Well, everybody, it's after 9 o'clock. I gotta clean up this mess here. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm so glad I done that live. Sir, would you please be nice? I mean, like, nobody don't want to hear all that. We can't hear all that. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be good on here. No complaints, Richard. Thank you. Wasn't it nice, right, Richard? I know, like, some of this stuff I regurgitated from earlier showing, but there was new people on Instagram that was watching, and they didn't get a chance to see it. So that's why I showed them. I'm tapping. I'm showing everybody. I'm sharing it out on YouTube. Hold on a second, everybody. I got to get my situation on here. You like the green? What green? What green? Oh, the green one? Oh, this. Well, so that's done there, everyone. See, this was a good night. I figured it out how to have everyone on simultaneously. Put the pillows side by side. Oh, I made this. Well, it actually was, it could be a necklace, but I just turned it into a ring. Ooh. Ooh. So, and then tomorrow I actually have little canvases, everyone, that I will be tapping on, really tiny canvases. So I don't know. I have a couple different kind of things up my sleeve. Here we go. Look at this. I didn't get a chance to show Instagram and Facebook them, but these are little tiny canvases. Look. And if you notice, these are smaller than my other canvases. Actually, These are really minis. So what I'll do is when I set up my art exhibit, I will have these just around, you know, the little pieces art like this. As a matter of fact, this is smaller than this. Look. Look at this. This is smaller. Is that the same size? That's the same size. That's actually same size, but this is a board and this is an elevated board. See, this is cloth and this is the hardboard. It's actually the same. I was looking at that, but this has a bigger easel to it. But this is a board and this is, like, see, the soft back. So with the soft back, believe it or not, everybody, to get good faces, and if Richard remembers this, right, Richard? Richard's one of the OGs. With this soft cloth back, I used to do one of these and a tap board. Do you remember that, Richard? And that's all I used to do is a big board, and then I'd finish it off with the soft cloth. Well, with the soft cloth, if you want to get a face on the soft cloth, everybody, you have to kind of massage this this soft cloth. So when you massage, I don't think people realize that. I don't even think even artists knew that. But if you massage the soft cloth and you tap on it, you will see faces on there. I haven't tapped on one in so long. There's the extra paint. Let's see what happens. I haven't, be honest with you, I haven't tapped on one of these in so long, I can't even remember. So I massaged it, and let's see. Let's get it. Let's go. I have no idea. I made this out of wood beads. I made that out of wood beads. Didn't even realize I was matching. So I'm going to use the remainder of what is on here, everyone, to kind of tap. Let's see if we come up with something. Tonight, I'm alone like you tonight. Give me everything tonight. Look at this, everybody. I don't even know. I have no idea. We might see a face on here. Who knows? Look at that. These little boards never disappoint, everyone. I'm telling you, when you massage them, look, you see all kind of riveting things on these little boards. Remember that, Richard? Now, this is a soft board. Now, with this little thing here, that's a hard board. Like my big board. Big board and the little board. That's craziness. The baby board and the hard board. But look at that. That is these little tiny ones. If you massage the canvas, you get all kind of weird things out of it. Everyone, look at that. So by tomorrow, we'll see some faces on here or something. You just never know. You honestly never know. With these soft canvases, you just don't know. So I'm just going to put my little crosses on here, but I'm going to twirl this. Ooh, that looks interesting. Yes, I know. Look at it this way. Wow. Look at it this way. That's insane. No matter how you look at this, right? Who knows? They just have so much character to them. It's like you can almost see some alien or something up in here. It's craziness. The more you turn this, look at that. I mean, these are so insane. I love this. I got to take it back. I mean, tomorrow is taking it back to old school, everybody. Tomorrow, we're going to take it back to 2024, where it all began. And it began with a board and one of these. Right, Richard? Okay, everybody, I'll tell you a story. And this is, I don't think nobody believes this story, but this is a true story. Mr. Butch has them. Okay, I do not know how to draw at all. I don't know how to make a face. Mr. Butch gets mad when I say that, but I'm an honest woman. And so out of nowhere, I something just hit me. I tried to draw a flower on here, and I did not know how to draw it. It turned out so horrible. I did it on these three little boards like this big, and then I just started. I didn't know what I was. It was everything turned out horrible, and so many people were laughing. I couldn't even do it. I just couldn't. So I got offered so much money for those three little boards, and I didn't sell them. I gave them to Mr. Butch. That's when he started out his chemotherapy treatments, and he put them in his room. And I don't know, after that, something hit my grip and said to use my tap tools here to tap out art. And after that, the rest was history. I never knew how I even had this in me. I never done a piece of art in my life. Ever since last year. Mr. Butch is doing good. Mr. Butch is hanging in there. He's yes, he's doing good. He went vending. This is 2 weeks straight in a row. Yeah, Mr. Butch he's getting his vibration going. We're warriors over here, everybody. Come on now. I don't know, Mr. Butch, he's at home resting, but he said he was vending and it started storming. But, we'll see. Yeah, I'll tell him everybody said hi. He was on Facebook watching. I guess Mr. Butch was on Facebook watching. I made this out of wooden beads, everybody. Look. See? I had some extra beads. And then this one here, I got this, and then you can put a string through and make it a necklace, but I just made it a ring. And this, I just made a ring too. I don't know what this was, a piece of something. I take pieces of different stuff and make stuff out of it. No, I don't want to learn to draw. I don't want to mess up my tapping ability. I don't want to learn to draw. And it's not meant for me to learn how to draw. I don't know how to draw nothing. I don't. However the tap does is what it's supposed to do. So I'll see everybody. I'm gonna shut this grid down. Hi honey, hi BC. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm tired. B, I did not ignore you. What pastels? I don't even know. Need to try chalk. Yeah, I will. I'll try it. Hi, Jason's on. I'll try chalk. How do you tap out chalk? And again, I am not fixing to learn how to do that. If I need to be able to tap it out. That's my flow. The tap of it all, right? That's my flow. So tomorrow I'm going to tap out some of these on a hardboard. Let's see how that happens. Some scratch board now. I'm excited to show you that art that we just tapped out tonight. That's going to be good. The art is so amazing, right? Didn't it turn out good? Some scratching on the board. Look everybody. Here, you want some scratching on the board? Oh my gosh. I want some scratch boards. Okay. Thank you, baby BC. I love you. Thank you, honey. So everybody, I'm getting tired. I'm grinding down the night. I'm getting. I can't wait to show you all this art that we tapped out tonight, so you don't want to miss a thing. So I will show all of you that tomorrow. I'm going to take it down and dry it, and then I'll hit the high shine, and then we'll see if we see any faces on it, because that's how it usually is. You know how my art is, everyone. You see those faces pop right out as soon as something happens. I mean, sometimes the faces disappear, and I swear to goodness. And then sometimes I looked at some pieces of art where I swear to goodness there wasn't a face on it, and I saw a face. And I'm like, where did this come from? The one you scratch with metal and reveal a color underneath. Metal. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And you can go and check out my online art gallery at www.spaceartbeauty.net. And I'll be uploading some more stuff tomorrow. I'll be uploading new art tomorrow. So, okay. So have a good night. I love you. See you then. Bye. Let me just tap them out, Tina. Oh my.